And we're live.
Amazing. Okay,
Matt.
Matt.
We're
Okay,
all
guys, we're all here in the closet. You got on the cow. I love the cow, but the cows are gone. So bye. Which has been a long few days.
That sounds like, what day is it?
It's all good. Wait,
Is it Monday or Tuesday?
Monday.
Tuesday. Okay.
So it's Monday, and we are in LA, and we are in the most beautiful house.
The Tippy Styling house.
Shitty weather, beautiful house.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's what you got to do.
Exactly. And what we're going to do is, last week when Couture and I were in New York, we took you guys through some of the new styles that had just arrived and that were on pre-sale, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And now they're all live on the site, or, you know, as much as possible. And what we've done is we were telling you about the clothing in our hopefulness,
Right.
how we felt in it and how we hoped that others would feel. Now we've had about 140 appointments out here, and so we've seen them
On a wide range.
on a wide range of people.
Lifestyles, bodies, heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A huge range.
Yeah.
And people who've also flown in from other areas.
Yes.
And I want to preface it, you know, one of the things that I get asked a lot is, how is the California customer different than your other customers? And what I tell them is, I have no idea. Because everyone here, it's like the people who have a similar mindset find each other here. And so what we are going to do is show you which pieces worked and why across a wide range of ages, demographics, and people from all over
Careers,
different backgrounds
lifestyles, yeah.
and all different stages in their lifestyle.
Yeah.
But overarching, they all share a similar mindset, and that they are highly creative
And
highly pragmatic.
Yeah.
Both things at once. And we're gonna have people coming in and out of the closet right now too, guys, because we still have so many appointments going on as well, and that is all really, really good.
Yeah.
So what has been like the number one piece for you so far, do you think?
The number one piece
in
that
terms of just versatility,
I would say the snap jogger. And no, not really.
no, I mean, I'm sorry, that's my like,
I was like, for
that's
me,
just so good.
yeah. So,
yeah.
meaning that a lot of people were surprised at not only the fabrication, but also the end use of tying these into a knot. I feel like there was a shock factor of like, this is really chill, but also I thought it was just a jogger.
Yeah.
Yesterday someone said, I'm not gonna just spend on a jogger. And I was like, is it just a jogger? It's a pant that has like embellishment that has multiple uses. And every height, 5'1", 5'5", 5'8".
Across the board.
Yeah. Other than like say a lawyer that's court facing, judge facing. But
Yeah. And well, unless that new TV show. That new Kardashian show, I'm sorry, like she's going to court and
it's
she
not just
got
her. Like don't give, all's fair. Is it?
Yeah.
That's how you feel about that? Tell them how you feel, Amy. All right, so.
Now, but I do want to point out height-wise. So I've been wearing these. I'm just under 5'5". In this one, I do wear the shorter length. Now, I was saying that in the Sid, when it is in a more structured fabric, I wear the longer length because I like to kind of twist and drape on me.
But the fabric, the nylon collapses on itself.
Exactly.
So it's lightweight and you don't really need extra.
The shorter length was perfect. So taller than 5'5", you might like the regular length, and 5'5" and under, the shorter length is for you. But these have been just super, super, super crazy good. Okay.
So.
I'm gonna grab the other one as well.
Yes, I would love for you to show it. That's actually been my first heavy hitter, and then this was my second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the versatility in this jacket that Amy's gonna show you, it's the tech nylon, I believe, with the detachable hoodie, black, and also this like olivey ring 3. The amount of people that came in, they were like, this is the ultimate California jacket. I don't look like I'm wearing anything that's Patagonia or what is that, Ari Tech? Oh, yep. Do that.
I can totally see Davina like.
Oh, she's already tying it.
She's gonna like tie this up in the
But
back.
that speaks volumes to how lightweight the zipper is.
Yeah.
Right? So you can zip this dickie, and
Correct.
we're calling it a dickie for, dick's sake.
Well, that is what it's called.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, this hoodie on the weekend, off duty, or if you're casual in your lifestyle, you can keep it in. But then you're going to work.
But it sound like Rashid?
Yeah, and then like here she is wearing this.
Yeah, and it's funny because when I was wearing it with the hood, like for me, if I was just going to the office, for me, it really did feel too sporty.
Right,
Like
right.
in New York, it was too sporty.
Right.
But like me on the weekend, I'm gonna zip that dick.
Zip that thing in, girl. But then you can also cinch it, so the amount of people are like, I need something that's not too cinched, or I want it to be fit easy on the body.
Yeah, we had a woman in, and she had something happen where her waist was newly very squared off. She was always used to be very super curvy.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, her waist now is very squared off. And what was really interesting was this jacket really worked for her because she wanted something that could give the eye some movement and make it look like there was a curve when there isn't one. And that's, I guess, what this kind of does.
Yeah.
You know,
That cinches.
gives like a sculpted cinch moment.
But you're
for when
getting
you
two for one in that way, and not even peplamy. It's like sporty, but not cinched in, but not.
And that was one of the things that we've been doing these little sessions as well.
Yeah.
And one of the things that got brought up a lot was Katura had created a question for this game that we're playing.
Yeah.
And it said, what are the items in your closet you really thought you were going to wear a lot and you never did?
Yep.
And the consistent through line there was, it was the items that are one and done, all baked in.
Mm-hmm.
And so doesn't mean that you never have those items in your closet. We were reeling off designers that we love that have very specific pieces of clothing that are definitely one and done.
Yep.
But the idea is that when you can manipulate something, when it can become the peplum coat, when it just absolutely operates as just a clean, sharp blazer.
This almost looks like a combination of the Max and the Liam.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know, when it's the outdoor
Off-duty.
sport coat, exactly.
Yeah.
You really looking for things that can be manipulated in many, many ways is key. And this coat can be manipulated, but that's the beauty of a button down as well. Like you really can, because you're doing like that chic little nerdy.
Right. So I buttoned it to the top because I was rolling my sleeve up, and we were talking about how who knew that your clavicle could become your toes. Yeah. Someone that you feel like you want to show, everybody's showing boobs and you're like, I'm just going to show my toes, or everyone's showing, décolleté and I'm going to show my wrists. So easily, if I wanted to ease out this look, and I felt like, okay, this is already easy a look, I want to like tuck it in, but here maybe that's a little too low, but I can open that here. Now I don't need skin on my wrists. You know what else is funny about the conversation yesterday we had when it's baked in? The woman that said, I want everything in my closet to be a 10, and I'm likely the stuff that wasn't a 10 was the stuff that probably she can't do multiple things with.
Yep. And she needed everything to be a 10.
Right, and she needed and I think that sometimes there's a use, what does 10 really mean?
Yeah, like you probably need to release some of that.
Yeah.
Like that's why like we talk about the closet as a pyramid.
Because your fundamentals, to me, they need to be 10s because they need to take you really, really far.
Yes.
But
it's more of setting expectations for something.
Yeah.
Like,
when you buy it.
Yeah, one of the designers we were talking about is that we both love, right, is Sakai.
I do love a Sakai moment.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And but for me, it's hard to wear over and over and over again because I can't really manipulate it.
You can't. Like Sakai is never gonna unsakai. You can't unsakai Sakai.
You can't unsakai Sakai.
But you can untippy tip. Well, you can't untippy tippy, but
you can manipulate the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And so not one is better than the other, right?
No,
and
because I like it, and we both own it.
And I have tons of friends who wear head to toe Sakai, and I'm like, oh, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's about setting expectations. What you don't want to do is buy something and think I'm buying you because I'm going to wear the hell out of you, and then you realize. Not so much, because I can't change it up.
Yeah.
Okay, the other big thing that has happened this week is people, I think, have really understood the why those ring threes are so critical and how they create a totally different vibe. And so the collection has really just some incredible ring threes in it. So I'm going to show you...
So we need to talk about the ring 3 you're wearing on the bottom, actually.
Yeah, so this is so stupid good.
So when people touched this, they were like, oh.
Yeah, so...
Someone even thought it was suede. She was like, I think this is too precious for me.
It is, yes, it's definitely not suede.
No.
It is like a peached,
Brushed twill with like
twill.
stretch in it.
It feels so good, but it does feel like you're wearing, it's so good. I'm not lying. We know we're not lying. So anyways, but this is a color that is like not gray, not green.
Oh,
it's got a
dirty,
little,
kind of icky in a way.
it's just beautiful.
So tell me why you're wearing it back to that Kelly green color, or
well, I'm wearing it to the Kelly green, and that's like, you know, what you can see here is without the Kelly.
mm-hmm.
Let's pretend that I was going head to toe,
which we've seen.
ring 3, which
Yep.
we see, right?
Yep.
But like, if I'm doing head to toe ring 3,
Mm-hmm.
it's creating a feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and the feeling is ease. Now, for me, that's actually a little bit too much ease.
It's too easy. I almost want to throw a lamb in here, something that's a little bit darker.
Yeah, because I just, and I think that's where my like East Coastness for me, I just can't.
It's funny. I immediately grabbed this. This is New York you, but I want to grab the tropical wool for our Cali like vibe.
Okay. Here, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
So,
Are you doing this?
maybe I'm gonna get very, well, here I'm just gonna show you
The strength.
how this becomes, this ring 3
Mm-hmm.
becomes very sharp, focused
Mm-hmm.
for me. Like that's what that's doing. It's giving it
This
a little
gives
more
it
of an
strength.
urban.
Right, and
Right.
it softens the black.
Exactly. It's softening the black. Exactly. We've been talking for.
I know. We've had such good talks, which is what makes it feel so good. So I'd love to see, would you do this with like the lamb over your jacket if you were going to dinner at the other Amy's? Because there's something happening with the brilliance and the bright of the ring 1. I mean, the ring 2 and the light.
So I would, so I've got ring 3, ring 3, ring 2,
Mm-hmm.
ring 1.
Ring 1. And I'm kind of craving, I had already balled it up. I'm kind of craving this on your arm. There she goes.
Yeah.
Boop.
A little shopping bag here. So what we talked about here is when you do all this, this is where you're getting like extra just interest
Mm-hmm.
and nuance, you know, like it's just making you feel a little more interesting.
Interesting color combos make for an interesting conversation that you're having with yourself, and also people like, oh, I get so many compliments. That's what happens when people have been introduced to Tibby and this is their first like time visiting us. They're like, I get so many compliments, and we talk about that. Not that you want them,
No.
or not that you need them.
But here's a way to think about it.
Yeah.
I thought this was like the coolest conversation that we had in one of our sessions. So a woman came in and she's in real estate,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about, she's like, oh man, in real estate, you know, everyone's like, oh, they're like,
like
here's my
this.
card.
Wait.
Here's my-"
It's like,
But-
shop for me.
Well, like on the, that's how it is on the
The little placket, but
poster.
the energy is that
When-
too.
When you meet them, it's like, here's my card, you
Yeah.
know, right? And she's very chill
Yeah.
and laid back. And I was like, well, what do you wear every time? And she's like, well, I wear these like really fitted, sharp suits.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, well, that's not very chill and
No.
laid back. And she's like, well, yeah, but like, that's what my industry does. And I need to become more like,
Right.
because that's what my industry does. And I was like, well, why don't you be the chill realtor? Because I want to talk to the chill realtor.
Right. I don't want to be pushed.
Exactly. And so we started putting items on her that were definitely really, really chill.
Her body language
And I
completely
said-
changed.
I said, people who compliment you on your style, and she's like, no one compliments me on my style. And I'm like, okay, let me finish. People who will compliment you on your style, this is an interesting way to distinguish this. When someone's complimenting you on your style, it's because they are seeing something in you
Mm-hmm.
that is in them.
That they
So-
relate to.
And that they relate to.
Yeah, yeah.
So like if you walked in head to toe,
A brand that's well known.
yeah, like let's say Chanel. You walk in
Yeah.
head to toe, like old Chanel,
I
whatever.
was gonna say tweet it out.
Old Chanel. Old Chanel. Objectively, you might look great, but it is very unlikely that I would compliment you on your style.
No.
Not because you don't look great, but because I don't relate to it and it's not my style.
Unless you're Cardi B or you're like an 85-year-old lady that's had it for like 30 years and she was like, I embody that.
But I think there's a lot of people who like that style and they're going to compliment you on it, and you share something similar. So if I come up to you and I say, I love your style, what I'm really saying is, I love it that you are so chill and still modern and like familiar, like you're doing it without trying too hard. And I'm saying that I love things about you that I hope to find in myself.
Right.
So if you're in business, then if someone in the real estate world, if someone compliments your style, you know now you've got a connection. Yeah. It's not just about like liking the same homes. Like, you know that you're going to share a similar mindset. It's a really healthy, easy way to kind of find your people. And someone else in the session made the comment. She said, "Wait a minute. I work in a law firm."
I was going to say, we meet so many lawyers.
And she said, now that you say that, I noticed that the partners
match their clients.
Right.
Because they have attracted that type of client in the way that
in their persona and their styles. She's like, when a client comes in, I know which partner they're going to. So really, guys, when your visuals don't match who you are on the inside, it's a mixed message to yourself. And it's a mixed message to your customer. And if you're in a business where you need to build that trust, this will help establish that trust and bring the people to you that, you know.
All right, so I want to talk about this pan and this color, mostly because we were having a color conversation.
Yeah.
And how those that were craving this, someone was like, I can't really wear color. They were wearing it back to that mossy.
Do you want me to try it on?
Yeah.
I feel like I
if you could try it
a big bright pants on.
And white can kind of feel like that to many people. Like, it's like bright, it feels high contrast, but that back to a ring 3 is really good. I want to show you guys another top that has really been like a heavy hitter. For those that are here, not only is it chill, but if you have poplin shirts or button down shirts and you feel like, okay, it runs the gamut. Most of us that have them, you have one in white, you have one in blue, it has a collar, it has a placket, all those things. So this body, this is actually the front, but every single person put it on with the back first, and then they were, and I was like, well, this is a reversible shirt, so you can do, a little bit of this, or you can pivot it here. And seeing this on so many different heights and bodies, I think this one is a large, and so it runs pretty true to size because it's supposed to be a little bit chill, and it has the detailing here. It's darted at the bottom, so it gives you a little bit of that cocoon kind of turtleback without the shearing that we get.
Totally.
Okay, so you reached for your Liam. Tell me what you wanted to embody in this color.
So what I just want to show first is like, this is a much more clear, sporty, tailored like way of wearing the track pant, right? So if I'm wearing the track pant and I'm wanting to make it work in an environment that is going to have more structure, maybe it's the office, this is something that I would put together.
I like that together.
And I would even
looking for something for you.
like I would even try closing it up, right?
Yeah.
But what I want to show is that if this starts to feel too harsh at all, I'm just going to show how like bringing in a ring 3.
Yes.
So this is one of the ring 3 knits that we have in the tee, and it's got this little bit of a green undertone to it, and you can see that that calms it down. And then the ultimate chill on it is to mix in the sweater here, and this you guys saw on style class a lot last week, so I'm not going to put it on again, but it gives us like the ultimate chill. And I want to point out again that when Katara was saying that you can snap these up, I've got it unsnapped here, and then you can just tie it once, and then you can secure it by snapping it, and you are, I keep telling you how easy this is, and then I make it so hard when I show you, but.
I was looking for that marigold turtleneck and the new featherweight color that I really love. That really does give like
vacation was to just
a color nuance.
Okay, but we'll find it. I mean, we know where it is.
Yeah.
He'll bring it out.
So tell me, I'm curious, what are some pieces that you felt like you love seeing it on, well, not even you love seeing it in action, but that it was on multiple people and they had multiple end uses?
100%. I think that one of the most put on, for sure.
Oh yeah, that, it didn't surprise me, but it surprised me. because I had this in the Wilt jogger from back in the day, and the types of people that reach for it, I was like, you cannot judge a book by its cover. People were craving this in a very neutral way. They had plans to wear this with the gray sweater, the gray cashmere sweater. Actually, with this is how I saw it. Yeah, I saw it with the mossy.
And I want to give assurances now to Tracy.
That who said no?
Because, well, so we had done this silver jogger a while back, and a long while back. And this was before we had really been able to articulate the color wheel and how to really take things down a notch. So back in the day, what was happening was that when people were buying the silver, they didn't really know what to wear with it. They were wearing bright whites. They were wearing a lot of, here, let's put that on with that.
Yep.
They were wearing bright whites with it, and they were wearing very bright colors. So like, what do you wear with silver, right? But the notion of wearing silver with the ring 3 colors, this is what has given silver like a really interesting, sophisticated, chic life to it. And so when we were talking about doing silver again, because we were just simply craving it, to be honest, like it was scaring Tracy, because she was like, Amy, if people just come out only like in this and this, and it's so intense, it's not wrong, but it's so intense. She's like, it's gonna really miss the meaning, the intent of, but this, this is not, it's not that this is wrong.
It's interesting, but
It's
it's
for like,
soothing.
well, and that's the thing, like if it's just a regular day, this is a regular day.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm here for the party, you know,
Right.
so tell me what floor to get to. But this is like a regular day. And it's funny because your silver almost becomes like a piece of jewelry that you're wearing.
Yes, it does.
Versus like, that girl's wearing a silver skirt.
Right. This is a small, so for those that know, I just wanted to try on the trench. So I would take a large in this, preface it, but I wanted to see how this would look on the body. And I was gonna reach for brown, but I was like, I don't know. So, curious here.
You can wear a medium in that as well.
Yes, so I'm usually an extra large.
Just because you normally don't put like this heavy. Well, maybe
No, but the fact that I did that,
Yeah.
I would want this in a large, because I think that's the largest we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what else? The amount of people that reach for it were like, this is so interesting on.
Yeah.
Paired back to the tailored cropped compact knit pant. I've seen it that way.
Oh.
Yeah. It's such
Interesting.
a fresh combination. And it's like, go ahead.
Yeah, but what was interesting with this pant was when Tracy and I did this pant, we wanted, first of all, to be able to get something that has like a fitted look with a flare, more ease to it. But importantly, we also wanted to do it because we didn't have something like this in our
Slim
closet,
tops.
and we wanted to do it through our lens.
So,
Now, the realtor woman that was in yesterday, who had all of the really, she had a very Tom Brown.
yeah,
heavy
she has
closet.
this covered.
She was like, let me try these on. She's like, I love them. And I'm like,
You have that.
you literally just walked in them.
Yes, that's the conversation I had. I was like, I think that this person that may be a little bit more pragmatic, a little bit more tailored, I think you might have this covered in your closet. So this is not the pant for you, but someone that's casual, that always reads a little bit more slouchy.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a Winslow or something fuller. This fills a gap for you in a major way.
100%.
It's so good.
100%. Okay, so
You know what else I love? Oh, here are the sweaters. Silly Goosies.
you're not supposed to be hung
Silly
up.
Goosies. This one worn. So the woman that came in, well, you actually had on black tank top yesterday with the white joggers, right? And we were saying how you kind of look like Jennifer Aniston from the 90s, because it was a very simple, like a very clean, my goddaughter said it's like, I have clean girl aesthetic. It was a very clean girl aesthetic, but there was something where when you added the nuance of having this color here, even for me right now, this is not a moment where I would tie it around my waist, but seeing this color breaking up the two, the shine, which almost becomes like a white, and the gray, it gives it nuance. And I believe that when I look for people, well, when I look at people that I admire their style, they have something that's like a little left or right of center, and it also feels like, I don't know, they just do things slightly differently. So most people wouldn't combine this with that. And I like that. All right, so what else do I want to show
So
you?
this got brought up
Yeah.
a few times.
This being
So-
the jean.
Yeah, so this is the acid wash jean, which we love. And so you had a woman in actually earlier today who said, she said, I've got the Tibi acid wash jean
Mm-hmm.
from a few years ago. And she said, and because I love it so much, I wanted to see if this would be a good pant jean for me.
Mm-hmm.
And what we keep talking about in these sessions that we've been doing over and over again is drilling down what you like in a closet, drilling it down to the first principles.
Right.
So when she was able to say, well, I love the acid wash because every time I have something really sharp and saturated, it gives it like some edge.
Yep.
When I'm wearing something kind of suity and tailored, it gives it a really good friction to it.
Mm-hmm.
It punches stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
And what we know is that when we have the acid wash, what we tend to not wear with it is like when something is playing at the same level.
Yeah, I was gonna say these feel like they're playing at the same level.
Yeah, it's like a big mud bath and a good. I mean,
But granted, can you take your blazer off for just 1 second? Because I've been styling this back to navy on top. But I will say, could you pop this over your head?
well, Sloan looked and thing in this. So.
Yeah, but also so did other Amy and like many and the guy that came. Because if you're someone that you don't want to play in high contrast, but you want something interesting, this is a way to do it.
And what I want to finish really quick with that other thought with that one woman who came in is when she drilled down for why she loved the acid wash jeans that she already owns.
Yep.
There really was not a reason for her to buy these.
No.
We were like, you don't need them. And she's like, but I love the brown color. And I was like, all right, we have the brown jean coming for spring. So just wait for that. And now she's waiting for that jean.
I was gonna say, when somebody loves this, I'm like, you are attracted to details, interesting things that are a little bit different, and that's where I was able to offer the tough jean.
Yeah.
I like that, chestnutty color.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to really, guys, when you are pacing yourself about what you need, and importantly, if not more importantly, what you don't need, really think about, is this going to be creating a new feeling in my closet? Is it going to broaden what I own already? Is it going to connect my life together? Because that one woman was incredible in the session when her thing was, what part of your life kind of have you left behind with your clothing? And she said, I have a 2-year-old. So she was like, I was from New York, I'm fashion.
Yeah.
And that part's kind of left behind now.
Yep.
And it was really cool working with her and showing the ways that like it doesn't have to be left behind. It's all in that Winslow.
So one of the items that we showed her, I was gonna ask you really quick, when you reached for a belt just now, because we are in our closet, what were you looking for more of?
So I loved this as it was, and then I wanted to see that if I did this, could this add a level of sharpness? And
because you were missing that.
Well, it's more that I wanted to see if that worked as an option, because I felt like this would be great some days, and then this would work differently. So if I was going to the office, I want this like
something strong,
sharp.
Yes, good,
exactly.
But that's helpful because people want to go. They're like, why does this feel flat?
Yeah.
And I wore this on Saturday or Tuesday when I was in this type of mood, and it's not working on Monday of next week.
Exactly. Did I put on the red cutout dress? We didn't wear that in soft class, right?
You did actually. You did wear that last week.
Did I? I feel like I took a video of it, but I didn't.
Oh, maybe.
Oh no, but it's on the video. I posted
Sure?
it. So yeah, people have seen it. So I want to be helpful.
I'm trying to think of what else did you not?
You know what?
You know what I saw on Bodies?
I was just gonna say I haven't tried that.
So I
on
love
yet
the
for
reminder
people.
now.
Okay, let me do that.
Yeah, because that is the.
This
What's
was
the name of that
amazing,
fabric?
everyone.
Like it's a life. So we have 3. We're doing one.
Amy, what's the name of that fabric again?
This is that luxury sweatshirty type fabric.
Yeah, so Amy's gonna pop on. It's like the bonded, sculpted. It was the sweatshirt that we had.
When we did the sweatshirt with the belt bottom.
Yeah. So for the woman that I just met that I love all of my clients, but the one, she was particularly lovely. She had like a 3-year-old, and she had just moved here. Getting dressed, we talk about other mothers or other parents saying, oh my God, you're like way overdressed, and it makes you feel some type of way. But when you know yourself in a deep way, you can kind of dispel all of that. Not even dispel, but kind of just like, this is my vibe, and that's cool. And so she had never seen the Winslow pant, and this is the Winslow and Active Knit in brown, which kind of, it has these like red undertones. And so popping this on with the same shirt that she came in with, and then popping on a Liam, we were able to show her that she could kind of go from, you know, drop off to dinner, back to work, and do a wider range of things. And then adding a little strappy sandal, she was also able to do date night and elevate it a little bit. Another piece that was really a heavy hitter, it's like, this is definitely coat country or jacket country, because people really need layers. A few people live by the beach, other people live in the proper city limits, and they're like, I need something I can just throw on my body. Mm-hmm. And proportion wise, you want that feeling of an anorak, but you don't need like a full on trench. And so wearing this, you know, it feels so good. I wanted to rub it again. I was like,
no, but I think that, so, you know, I went over to the Drees store yesterday.
Yep.
It's right across the street. And like, I'm always amazed because he, or now the new designer, they're using they really use a beautiful range of fabrics,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Drees taps into that kind of ornamental side that
Mm-hmm.
I love, right? I have to really balance myself because I could come out with a bunch of stuff and be like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
But what I think is great is when you really start to think about getting dressed in all of these textures, like I'm wearing the knit, this sweatshirting texture here. I've got on, this is the athletic knit top.
It felt a little soft, right? So this is the athletic knit t-shirt.
This is the athletic knit t-shirt, which is great because it's got more guts than a regular t-shirt.
Yeah.
It could actually look really, really dressy and really polished, but I could be at the grocery store and no one would be like, why?
Yep.
And then I'm wearing the anorak here, and so it's technical. And this is where, when you're wearing all of these different fabrications that all work together in a great way, giving really good friction, that's when everything feels more nuanced and put together. And so you've got like the silver and the texture and the cashmere, like this really, when you guys want to get out of that rut of that basic closet of like cotton, silk,
Basically.
well, like it's
Right. It's like cotton silk denim. Silk denim. And you adding nylon in really gives a functionality to your life. Not just like your look, but your life.
and that's where I feel like cotton silk denim. Well, now I'll do red denim, cotton silk red denim, cotton silk green denim.
Well,
Like, you still keep feeling the same.
it has rained, and I have no problem with it. For those that apologize to us, you do not own the weather, so it's not your problem. But it's rained every day, and we haven't felt any less ourselves in this environment because you're wearing a skirt, a top, and now you're still like able to combat the weather and look pretty chic.
We're in a fabulous bedroom that has fireplace, so I'm just saying, just no good. But
I mean, I'm not mad at the. I love a moody moment. Okay.
should I try on the tank top?
Yeah, I thought you were going to. I'm like, why are you here without it? Come back. I just want to give you guys.
I just wasn't. I don't know. I got in here. I was kind of scared.
No, I really want to see it. Huh?
Did I bring them out by accident?
Maybe. So we have a few clients here, and I really want to I want to throw in one of these questions right now because I feel like it could be good. So one of the questions that we have for our game is, what colors make you hesitate, and what's behind that hesitation? How do you guys feel? We have a live studio on. Huh? So how do you feel?
I
About the
prefer
question.
neutrals. I have a problem with colors in general.
So you have a problem with colors in general.
Yes.
What's behind that?
I have no idea. That's why I'm here.
You're from
Well,
the South.
Okay.
Yeah, but there you go. I'm from the
That's
South.
why.
Okay.
And and also I feel like everything, being from the South, everything is so colorful and
Right.
print driven.
So you're anti that?
Kind of.
We just don't want to feel like a trope. You feel
Right.
tropey very
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah, you walk in and I love a beautiful accent, but you walk in with your beautiful Southern accent and like all the pastels, you're like, oh my God, they know.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do the floral.
Yeah. So, okay, so Amy's back with the tank. And what I saw people wearing this actually with the crop pant that we just showed a minute ago.
Very 60s.
Yeah, but very sharp and like interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So again, outfits that create a whole look. So this is one where when we've had a lot of Hollywood people in here, but no one who people would be like, there's the paparazzi outside. So when I say Hollywood people, I mean people who are behind cameras, they're writing scripts, they're directing, they're producing, they're programming. And those people have to go to work, and then they get to go to the Emmys, but they're not like, hey, I'm like, you know, trying to take the attention off of so-and-so here. So you want to feel like yourself, and you really just can't be bothered with way too much shit in your wardrobe. And so this is where like something like this that goes from being the perfect like just trouser skirt during the day, it might be with a tank top, you know, at nighttime, and then head to toe it looks like you're just wearing this amazing evening outfit here, right? Only the bonus is when someone is next to you and they're so like uptight because they've got every like bit of boning and everything like jabbing into them. You're actually wearing something that is like a double face sweatsuiting that is
So relaxed.
it's so chill.
So chill.
It's so chill.
Look at us.
But then you're so chill and you're wearing 4-ply silk.
I am.
So-
I remember last night I was like, oh, if I were hosting a This Is My Home, because I love living my MTV Cribs life, this is something like, welcome to my crib. But this felt so easy. And a woman earlier was like, oh my God, I can have a baby, I can grow, I can get fat, I can get skinny, I can serve food, I can put on a heel. And like having this on, I just feel so relaxed.
Yeah.
This is a 12.
Yeah. And so one woman who put this on, one of the other options that we were showing her was, she was quite petite. And so we pulled it up here in the front and then knotted it. And it just made it, I do. And it just made it into something like more asymmetric. And again, it wasn't anything that she had to decide which one was best.
And I could have actually done this from inside too. I could have grabbed it and then you wouldn't see it. But
I mean,
now, I mean, if you want to invite me to the Emmys, I'll go, I guess.
I might have to.
She's been in LA 4 days. She's like, you know, whatever. I didn't want to come. But so transitional.
So transitional.
And then
I'm gonna show this one because
I'd love for you to answer that question about the color.
Yellow.
Yellow?
It's definitely yellow.
Why?
When I hold it up, it makes my skin look sallow, or it doesn't agree, and so.
And yellow is a spectrum, right?
But
So-
I think
And I have yellow.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So you own it.
But I think that's what we were talking about last week when I said that ochre makes me look so gross. But we saw here that when you put that ochre around your waist, when you used it as like a styling tool rather than just a piece of clothing, it was like,
Right.
and it was like so stupid. It was so like a black tank top, a white pant, and then you just put that.
I don't have any yellow, but if I gave your outfit, so she has on like the sweater knit that's kind of purplish gray, but if your bag was this ochre color, then that'd be a way for you to utilize yellow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one way. So I went from like serving cocktails at my home, which is this home now, clearly, and now going out because you've invited me somewhere fancy. I'm gonna throw a sweater on and see what that does too. Like over top of it, because I love that I can actually turn this into like a little skirt moment on the bottom.
And for me, I'm gonna take off my belt here
Okay.
because if I want to get, wait, how does this? Do I feel like I have a lot of junk in my trunk if I?
Let me see. Turn that thing around.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, you can totally fold that.
yeah, you can just fold him up here, and then from underneath here, I'm gonna just slide him. So when you're looking for utility in your clothing, one of the things that you want to think about as an option, it's not when your whole closet gets tilted this way, but this is the super fine gauge. And the purpose of this, of course, is so that you can wear it and it layers up and it keeps out the elements, it keeps you warm without the bulk. But it's also because it can just go through a belt loop. And what that means is like when you're tying things up, I don't feel like an extra in like the Breakfast Club, you know, like it's just more refined. And then you can also, and I will let you peep this, Katura, when you wear it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this is the skirt that can,
Oh, I know. It can like.
you're not going there.
Ooh.
Wait, you can,
You're not Sharon Stone,
Really?
but you can definitely have a little flappy. What?
she wasn't wearing underwear.
I said that's why you're not Sharon Stone. What a time to be alive to see that movie. What a good
I
movie.
know. That
I was
so
way
good.
too young to know. I did not know what was happening, but I knew it was something that I shouldn't look at.
There you go.
All right, so I felt like
Stretching out my new shoes.
no, I don't know what's happening. We're sisters from another mister. What do you mean? Okay, cool. So I was craving like a Seth, and then I reached for this, and it's a little bit. I feel pretty good in this.
Oh wait, I thought you changed into the. I thought you changed skirt. So perfect, done. No, I thought you would.
Right.
I thought you had gone and grabbed the.
No, it looks like I'm wearing the nylon pull-on skirt.
Yeah.
But in navy.
And this is one too, guys. Like sometimes when you're watching this, someone might be thinking like, okay, like I don't know if I like it like that. I'm not gonna wear it like that. But what happens is, if you're really busy, a lot of people are, and if you travel, because a lot of people do, what you can think about is like, this is the one dress that like, it may not be the perfect way that you're going to style it every time, but like when you're
But it's
traveling,
a functional way.
it's so functional and
Right.
it's a time saver.
Yeah,
and
I would do this right now in the rain and nothing would splash me.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you're in Hong Kong on business and you did have a really amazing like black tie or dressy thing to go to, but the next day maybe you're just walking around Kowloon and you don't want to be like all that, and
Yeah.
you're not going to wear that heavy cashmere, but you know
No,
what I mean.
but then I would probably I would wear this on the plane
Right.
as a pillow, which I do sometimes, or if it's cold and there's too much air,
Yeah,
take this off and lay it over my shoulders.
exactly.
Really good.
So it really is just about giving you options, because options are good. This feels really good.
It does feel good. I'm like, people are gonna want to hug you.
So this comes in 2 lengths.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing the full length,
And it also comes in 2 colors. It comes in brown.
the chocolate brown,
Yeah.
and in this. And so I'm wearing the full length because we wanted that as an option. We really do well with trouser skirts that are full length.
Here's the.
And you know why we do? One last Hollywood story.
Okay, tell
We
me.
had the exec who came in who is doing the promos with like the hot young star, right?
Yep.
And
Oh, yeah.
And she's wearing like the hot young thing, whatever. And it looks great. But it's like she's got to be with her, and she's got to feel like herself. But
Mhm.
then she's like with her, so she can't.
Can't look.
She's not wearing like a suit, like she just did her taxes. So this is something like for those people that need to be more dressed up,
Mhm.
but you're a business person and it needs to have like that business rigor to it, that it's like your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
This long trouser skirt is to those execs the way that like the Liam jacket is a jean jacket
Right.
to them.
Right. Right.
That's their version of ease, or their version of really dressed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So wait, do you want to ask one more question from the thingy? But you didn't answer. What color makes you hesitate?
Generally like neon bright colors,
That was
Yeah.
back up on that.
bright pinks,
Yeah.
bright
Yeah.
yellows, yeah.
I mean, that's where I'm like, if that's a raging thing and you're trend curious,
What? Oh my god, I love it.
that's where I would just like paint one fingernail bright yellow.
Or get a phone case or something.
And a phone case,
Yeah.
yes.
Hi
Like,
Amy, I'm trend curious.
and well, we talked about that, you know, today. Like, if people are like, well, this trend scares me and I really want to try it. So I went out and I bought, you know, that $900, I was going to say the $900 Prada sweater, like that's lipstick. Like, you know what I mean? And you don't want to over invest in that kind of stuff, but you do want to experiment. Like,
Yep.
life is short. You want to try new things. Go with that. Paint your pinky finger.
Wait,
Okay, this has been the number one.
I'm sorry, I take it back. Everything else I said. This is
Was a lot.
the numero uno.
Yeah,
Okay, so guys, this is cashmere.
you can't. No one's gonna be able to feel it.
I know, but there's
It's so
for
good.
smell-o-vision. This is cashmere. Well, touch of vision. Just imagine yourself. But it's compact, right? So it has a lot of weight. Like I picked it up. I feel like I would not put this in my carry-on. I would wear this because it's heavy, and the heavy in the best way, meaning it's not flimsy. You know, some little random zip up. You came in with it, and I was like, Amy,
I
you
wore him
look
on the
so
airplane.
Cute.
On the airplane, I wore him.
Yep.
I was so happy. He's got the double zipper.
Mhm.
And what's great is, I mean, like, you can really just see the ease in it, but you can tell also, like, this isn't some flimsy ass cashmere. You
Right.
know, like, I mean, not that, like, sometimes cashmere has to be flimsy. Like, you don't want it too heavy, and
Well, you
sometimes
started
you
in
also
this.
can't really break the bank. You know, it's like, you can't break the bank on everything at all, or else you're just broken.
The big differentiator for me with this cashmere is that if you have a cashmere, it's probably likely to like high pile or a little bit more fluffy, you know, a little looser than this. So this being a little more dense
Yeah.
gives you like some specialness. And I like how refined it is. You can barely see the zipper.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but I definitely am adding this to my list for my husband and for myself. Does Frank
I'm
have
such a ring. I love all the
you happy?
rings. I know, 3.
Do you guys have any questions?
I'm really tired.
I know, I saw it. I was like, Amy's melting. But this is a real CP session. I would love to hear some questions from you guys. No pressure.
No,
I have
they're
questions.
melting.
Yeah,
Wait.
we're all melting.
Oh, what time is it?
He's like,
55.
Okay, we're done.
guys,
You're tired.
I do think.
I feel like I'm fake tired because you're the one that's been working your ass off the whole time. So you're like not wrong.
Okay.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
I will be in Charlottesville, Virginia, in 2 days.
And 2,
3 days.
2.
Three
See,
days.
okay, so you need some rest.
I need some water.
And I'm going to be at Kick Fleet
Or
in
wine.
Austin, Texas,
Mhm.
on Thursday from 12 to 6.
Mhm. And that's it.
That's it.
So was there more?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.